In a quiet valley, there lived a small lantern bird. Every night, she flew from house to house. Whenever someone felt lost, she glowed brighter. Whenever someone cried, she stayed longer. They called her the Light, and she loved that name, because when others felt safe, she felt worthy. But one winter night, something changed. She knocked on a door. No one answered. She tried to glow brighter. Nothing happened. Her light flickered, then dimmed, then almost went out. For the first time, the valley was dark, and so was she. She sat alone on a frozen branch, shaking. "I just need to try harder," she whispered. But the harder she tried, the weaker she became. No one noticed. They were too busy waiting for her to shine again. Sometimes, the one who lights the world is slowly burning inside. The lantern bird was not born glowing. When she was young, she was small and quiet. Other birds were louder, faster, braver. But one day, she saw an old rabbit crying in the rain. Without thinking, she perched beside him. Her chest warmed. A soft light appeared. The rabbit smiled. "You make the dark feel smaller," he said. That was the first time she felt important. After that, she searched for sadness. She flew toward heavy clouds, toward lonely windows, toward every sigh she could hear. The more she helped, the brighter she became. The valley began to depend on her. Lost travelers waited for her glow. Neighbors called her name before trying on their own. If someone argued, they sent for her. If someone failed, they sent for her. And every time she arrived, she told herself, "This is who I am. I am the one who helps." Helping was no longer something she did. It became who she believed she had to be. At first, the lantern bird felt proud. Every glow she gave made someone's world a little lighter. But soon, the requests never ended. A farmer's fence broke, she helped. A lost fox wandered into the woods, she guided it. A storm soaked the valley, she stayed awake all night, warning every creature. She never rested. She never paused. Even when her wings ached, she flew. Even when her chest felt heavy, she glowed. And the valley noticed. They praised her, but they also expected more. If a neighbor tripped, they whispered, "Where's the light?" If a child cried, they murmured, "She should come." Her days blurred into nights. Her feathers lost their shine. Her songs grew quieter. One evening, a young squirrel begged for help. "I can't. I'm too tired," she whispered. The squirrel frowned. "You're always helping. Why won't you help me?" Her chest sank. Her wings trembled. For the first time, someone looked at her and saw only obligation, not warmth. The injustice stung. She realized no one saw the cost of her endless giving. Every favor, every saved night, every guided lost traveler, they were taken for granted. And still, she went on, because stopping felt impossible, because she believed if she didn't help, the valley would crumble, because she had tied her worth to their happiness. And in doing so, she had forgotten herself. One cold night, a blizzard swept across the valley. The lantern bird raced through howling winds, trying to warn every creature. She flitted past frozen trees, over icy rivers, through dark clouds. She stopped at the highest hill and looked down. Every house, every burrow, every nest, safe. But she could feel nothing inside. She shivered. Her glow flickered. A gust of wind knocked her off balance, and she tumbled, feathers ruffled, heart pounding. She landed on a bare branch and realized she couldn't go on. Tears froze on her cheeks. "I can't do this anymore," she whispered. She had given everything, and there was nothing left. The valley expected her to shine, but she felt empty. No cheers greeted her. No smiles waited. Just the cold. Just the wind. Just silence. For the first time, she understood the real cost of always helping others. She was alone, and she had burned herself out. Her light, the thing that defined her, was nearly gone. As she shivered on the bare branch, a soft voice drifted through the wind. "Why do you try to carry everything alone?" She looked around. An old owl perched silently on a nearby tree, blinked at her knowingly. I have to help them," she whispered. "If I don't, who will?" The owl shook his head slowly. "Who will help you?" he asked. She had never thought of that. I don't know," she admitted, her voice trembling. The owl fluttered closer. "You are not a burden, little one. But giving from emptiness only leaves shadows behind. You cannot pour from an empty cup. To shine for others, you must first shine for yourself." The lantern bird blinked. The words sank in, slow and heavy, like snow melting into the earth. For the first time, she realized that helping did not mean losing herself. That saying no could still be kindness. That boundaries were not selfish, they were survival. And the valley, the creatures she loved, they could grow stronger if she let them take responsibility. Her heart fluttered. She felt a tiny spark reignite. Maybe she could be the light again. But this time, she would shine from balance, not sacrifice. The next morning, the lantern bird tried something new. When a deer asked for guidance across the icy river, she paused. I can't go this time," she said, her chest tight. The deer frowned. "But you always help. Why now?" "I need to rest," she admitted. "You can do this." Her words felt strange and heavy. Guilt bubbled up. Fear nipped at her feathers. Would the valley stop loving her? Would they see her differently? But she held her ground. She started setting small boundaries, resting when tired, refusing tasks that weren't hers, asking others to try first. Some creatures were surprised. Others were annoyed. "Why aren't you helping like before?" some whispered. Her heart ached, but she repeated the owl's words. Boundaries are not selfish. Slowly, she noticed something strange. The deer crossed the river on its own. The rabbit solved its own problem. Even the young squirrel, who had complained before, figured out a way. The valley didn't crumble. It grew. And every time she said no, she discovered a little more strength, a little more peace, a little more light inside herself. Weeks passed, and the lantern bird began to feel different. She still helped, but only when she had the strength to give. Her glow returned, warmer and steadier than before. She sang songs that lifted spirits, but now she rested between flights. The valley creatures started trying things on their own. They stumbled, yes, but they also learned. They discovered courage. They discovered resourcefulness. And when they called for her, it was no longer out of habit or expectation. It was for guidance, for encouragement, for genuine support. The lantern bird realized she could care without losing herself. Her wings felt light again. Her heart felt full. Her glow shone not from exhaustion, but from balance. And in protecting her own light, she protected the valley too. The lantern bird learned a truth the valley would never forget. Helping others is noble, but not at the cost of yourself. Giving endlessly without rest dims your own light. Boundaries are not walls, they are wings that let you soar higher. Self-care is not selfish, it is survival. When you shine from balance, your glow reaches farther, stronger and longer. So, if you've ever felt the weight of always being the helper, pause, rest, reflect, protect your spark. The valley will still be there, and the creatures will grow stronger too. Comment, I choose balance if you're ready to help wisely, not endlessly. Subscribe and share to remind someone that their light matters too. And remember, the brightest glow comes from one who knows how to care for both others and themselves.